Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
About to get started here, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
There's a high chopper. Not in time.
No, he beat it.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Here's Judge now. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Judge getting the start in right. Batting second in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. One down. Bellinger up to hit.
Third, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. In the dirt. That's down and in. That's out to center field. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Stanton now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Runner takes off. In the air to left center. Crawford moving under it. He's got it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Yeah. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
That's the ball.
2-2. Got him looking. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Look out!
That hit him. Batter, take your base.
Batting third, first baseman.
One out man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Ground ball right side, squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! They'll circle the bases. The Phillies score first. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So digging in, Gabriel Rincones Jr. And there's a foul ball.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Pitch
That's
misses.
the ball.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 down. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Man at first, one away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Runner on the move. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Second inning, good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner on the move again. That's the third. Tags the runner for one. So up next, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering, runner goes, cut on and miss. Throw, save, that's a stolen base. Crawford at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Here in Pittsburgh, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Right down to shoot. That's strike two. Good eye on that spot.
Ball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air. Boom. In position. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much.
Back to first, and he's safe. And now it's Alec Bohm. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. This is Bryson Stott. Led off the game with a strikeout. Now a quick throw to first. Boom. Back in on a dive. Runners on the move. Fought off foul.
Ball, that's in.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Loaded up. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So here is Bryce Harper. First pitch swinging.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, base is full. And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
That's down. Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got it.
Nice grab. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, he held up. And 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Rafael Marchand now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get Turner for the out. And the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the fourth, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball. The Phils leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets down, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So up next.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Comebacker to the mound. And they put the tag on him for the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson the next to hit. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Osvaldo Bido. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Osvaldo Bido.
What a stop. Fires to first. Throws low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. So digging in, Brandon Martin. Runner on the go. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The run scores all the way from first. And it's 5-0. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer style. Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Here comes the throw.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ground ball left side could be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Bounce to the right side. Stop. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, swing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Nope, ball.
That misses, and the count is 2-0. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1. Now the left fielder, Justin Crawford. And that one is lifted in the air. Out, number 2. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. Hammered, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Now a relay to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the top of the 6th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And there's a ball. Pulls that one foul.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Oh, great grab on the dot. Nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Back here at PNC Park. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Base stack center field. And at first, now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just missed.
That's the ball.
One now. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and easily steals the bag. This one in the air right field. Oh, he can't hang on. Flying around third is Turner. The run comes in from second.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And digging in for new pitcher for the Yankees. Tim Hill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge. No question about this one. It's out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in, 1 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One out, bases hit. And a run in here in the top half of inning number number 7. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jonathan Bolin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So it's their last chance in this one. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Bolin, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Slow roller to first, and foul ball. The Yanks down to their final strike. Inside.
That's in, ball.
Gonna count 1-2. Hard liner. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, dude. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now. This is Bryson's stop. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
Runner takes off. And a foul ball.
Ball inside.
This one in the air, center field. Strong gets under it. One away. One out man at first. Now here is Bryce Harper. Rudder takes off. It's a pitch out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Next offering is in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball
there's
inside.
a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First pitch swinging. Strike in the inside corner. And it's 0-2. That one missing inside. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is downstairs. And now 3 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. That's inside.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, number 22, Ernie Clement.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter is George Springer.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4 to aboard. First and second, no outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Over to stop for 1.
He's out.
The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. Top of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, Rafael Marchand. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Pitch out, but no action. But he's back. They try another pitch out. Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. Trey Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Runner on the move. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. The other way. Springer takes it in for the out. 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Out towards right center field. Rincones under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider. Outside. High fly ball, right field. Rincones settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that's just foul. In the air, left field. Crawford should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Miami. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluharty.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Fluharty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Misses inside.
That's inside.
Ball 3. Fouled off to the right. Here comes a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time.
Safe.
That's a leadoff double. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Ball. That's inside. Nope.
Misses the sweeper. Fouled off left side. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Number 53,
Man at second. Went with a sweeper, but it misses. Next one is off the play, and that's ball 2. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 6-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Crawford now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses, and that's ball 1. To the right side, Clement. To first, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now, Rafael Marchand flying to left his first time. And that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up. Or jammed on that pitch.
Pitching change here. Cody punts.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
What a stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here comes Alec Ball. 0 for 1 so far. Turner runs. Pitch way inside. No throw, safe at second. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a laser base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. That one hammered, but pulled foul. On a line out towards center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll do it. Here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now to aboard.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies. Orion Kirkering.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Dalton Varsho in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That clips the zone. That is strike two. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. All loaded up. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Huge chance for him here. Bases loaded and no outs. Jesus Sanchez in the box, lays off for ball one. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arm
in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's George Springer. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's two away. So they're all loaded up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
0-1.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. In there at the knees for a strike. Now a rip into left center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Start of the fourth, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. On the ground. One pitch and one out. So here is Bryce Harper.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
To the right side, Sanchez. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Inside, almost got him. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air, left side, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom four, now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Check swing to the first pitch, looked down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. In the air to left center, Crawford drops steps, heads back on it. One up, one down. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Addison Barger. Looking to start something with one gone. Addison Barger, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball two.
The Phils up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses, and now 3-0. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. Full count now. Runner on the go. Stays alive. Runner goes again. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first. No chance at the double play, with the runner in motion. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Rafael Marchand will hit next. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee? Runner takes off, and he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Jimenez throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. So now with one away and a man at second, Trey Turner the next to hit. Foul ball there.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me.
Fires over to Guerrero. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Hey! Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing up.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's too low. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Back to the top of the order. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
Inside.
That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Slice down the right side. Oh, 1 now. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Three-two now. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one off the mark. Ball 1. On a line. Could be extra bases. One run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Santander, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crawford in position, and that is that. Top 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 0-1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Marsh, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Runner on the go. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score. It's 8-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high five.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. So first and second with 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Ball, that's low.
Schwarber at second with 2 down. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Alvarado in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. And a base hit up the middle. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crawford settles under this one. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jimenez up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's the automatic. On the ground to 3rd. Boom. And that is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
Guerrero takes it to the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. And now it's Alec Bohm. Out to short, Jimenez. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one for strike 1. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Sanchez. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Springer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Sliced hard but foul. Out towards right center field. That's out number 2. One out left for the
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 59, Gerard.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate.
That's a ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up. And next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. And that's outside. Ball one.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that is downstairs. And a full count now. In the air, right field. Garcia under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.